OH Tax eServices is a digital platform which allows you to manage your tax-related activities conveniently online. In this video, you will learn how to file and amend an IFTA return. Let's get started. To get to OH Tax eServices, you can go to tax.ohio.gov/OH Tax. Select the Login or Create an OHID account button. You will need to enter your OHID username and password. Then, select Login. You will begin on the Summary tab on the home page. On this page, you will see two account panels. The Tax Agreement Account panel is where you file returns and make payments. In this panel, you will also see upcoming due dates, balances due, or credits. If you scroll down, you will find the IFTA License Account panel. This panel is where you can make additional decal requests and where license renewals will appear once available. First, we will look at how to file a return. Let's take the June 2025 IFTA tax return as an example. To begin filing, select the File Now link. You will be asked if you have any mileage or fuel to report. If you select No, you will be guided through filing a zero return. A zero return is still required, even if you have no miles or gallons to report. For this example, we will select Yes. Next, you will be asked if you have any untaxed or unreceipted fuel to report. Untaxed fuel refers to receipts where tax was not included. Unreceipted fuel refers to receipts you had but are now lost. If you have questions about these definitions, select the I information icon for more details. At this step, you will be asked if you are only reporting on diesel fuel. If you select Yes, then on future pages the fuel type will be pre-populated as diesel, and you will not be able to change it to another fuel type. For this example, we will select No. Next, you will be asked how many vehicles are you reporting activity for. Enter the total number of vehicles. Once complete, select the Next button to continue. You now have the option to upload your tax return. If you would like to use this feature, download the IFTA tax upload template and fill it out. You will then select Yes to upload the jurisdiction schedule. Select the Upload File button. A pop-up window will appear prompting you to choose a file to import. Once you have attached your file, select the OK button to continue. You will now select Next. On this page, you will see details already populated from your upload. If you had chosen not to upload your information, you would instead select the Add a Jurisdiction hyperlink or the plus icon to manually enter your information. No matter which method you choose, you can always edit details by selecting the pencil icon or delete them by selecting the X icon. You can continue adding jurisdictions until all of your information has been entered. Select the Add a Jurisdiction hyperlink. Enter the requested information. Once complete, select the Add button. When you are ready to proceed, select the Next button to continue. You now need to add untaxed or unreceipted volume. Here is a reminder before you begin. Untaxed fuel refers to receipts where tax was not included. Unreceipted fuel refers to receipts you had but are now lost. To begin, enter the untaxed or unreceipted volume for each fuel type. When finished, select the Next button to continue. On this page, you will review the totals for each fuel type and the calculated miles per gallon or equivalent volume. Here, you enter two fuel types, diesel and electricity. Once you have reviewed your totals, select the Next button to continue. Now you will do a jurisdiction review. You will now review the calculated tax or credit, including any surtax and interest, for each jurisdiction and fuel type. You can see your credit and balances due. When you are ready to move forward, select the Next button to continue. You will now make a final review of the information you submitted. Once you are satisfied that everything is correct, select the Next button to continue. You will now choose your payment option. You may pay using an electronic check, or you may select Pay Later if you are sending in a check by mail. For now, we will select the electronic check option. Once selected, choose the Next button to continue. If you choose to pay by electronic check, you will enter your account information here. At the end, you can choose whether to save this information for future use. Once all details have been entered, select the Next button to continue. On this page, you will review the declaration. Once you have read it, agree by selecting the File My Return button. After submitting, you will land on the confirmation page. Typical processing time once a return is submitted is 2 business days. After your return has been filed, log back into your OH Tax eServices account. From the Summary tab, you will see that the return has been filed and that no balance is due. If you selected Pay Later, the balance due will display in red with the amount shown. To amend a return, select the View or Amend link. Here, you can amend a return or view a transcript. To view a transcript from this page, select the View and Print Transcript link. To amend a return, select the Amend link. You can now go back through all of the steps we outlined in filing a return and make any necessary changes. The amended return typically takes 2 business days to process. When you return to the Summary tab on the home page, you will see that the return has been submitted. At this point, you will have a short window to view the submission by selecting the View Submission link. From there, you can choose the Withdraw link to make edits or the Delete link to delete it. Once the return has been processed, usually overnight, you will no longer be able to make changes. Thank you for watching this video on how to file and amend an IFTA return. If you have any questions, please contact us at tax.ohio.gov/email or call 855-466-3921.